please, no. Ve.
Stop.
Hey, please.
Hey, record this.
Please, it's a nice Sunday, please.
It is a nice Sunday, right?
I gave you guys multiple chances.
¿Pero
but
qué
no,
hizo?
I don't
What
like
did he do?
No, don't you dare. Don't you even dare.
I didn't steal anything. Are you kidding me?
Now we got resisting. How's that? You're going. You're going.
No.
I'm not going to tolerate
Oh, get off my shoulder.
it. Let's go.
We have two unbelievable situations lined up today, and once you see how this one unfolds, you will understand why it left everyone shaking their heads. On March 6, 2024, officers responded to a call from a beach about a parking lot dispute. You would be surprised at what the family told officers when they arrived.
Hey, you guys can't be blocking the spots like that, all right? You got to go. Because you're standing in the road, dude. You get out of the roadway. You need to calm down first off.
Ya nosotros pagamos el parqueo.
First off, you can't be standing in the road and you can't be blocking parking spots.
He hit me with his car.
First off, you can't be standing in the road and blocking parking spots. That's why you probably got bumped, right? Because you're standing in the road,
is that
right?
legal?
If you're standing in the road, yes. Come on, man.
It's legal to hit somebody with their car.
You're standing in the road, right?
Oh, so now it's legal.
Let me see the video.
She has it on video.
Are you hurt? You need rescue?
Excuse me.
Do you need rescue? Sir, do you need rescue?
I don't need to talk to you, sir.
Okay, goodbye.
We
All
already
right, this is
paid.
for trailers.
Yeah, we already paid.
You can't just block parking spaces, though.
But these people
That's
are
not how this
blocking
works, though.
us.
You can't just block parking spaces.
But we paid
Look,
for
sir,
it already.
the road was blocked, so we
The
wouldn't.
road is still blocked because of this right
No,
now.
they were blocking it, so how are we gonna park?
It's because they
We already
blocked
paid.
We already
You
paid.
can't come over here and reserve spots.
We
That's not how it
already
works.
paid.
You can't come over here and reserve spots.
It's not
Where,
reserved.
You're standing in it.
We were here already.
where is the sign that
Where's
said
your
that
car? Your
we
car's not
we
here.
can?
It's right there. The car's right there. We had to go around since you couldn't resolve the road blocked here.
The whole argument really made no sense. A parking spot in a public lot is not owned by anyone, and it is there for whoever arrives first and parks. Nobody has the right to stand in a space and block others from using it. This is just an example of how entitlement clouds people's judgment. From the way they spoke, you can see clearly that they didn't want to resolve the issue, but just wanted their decision to stand.
Why is he parking? Why are you parking in our spot?
You can't reserve spots.
For which one?
There's no
Where
sign.
is the sign?
But they're
There's
blocking
a sign that
us.
says that.
Where is the sign that
It's a
said
general
that
rule
we
of parking
can
lots.
reserve
there's no
the
sign.
spot?
You can't do that.
Where is the sign?
We're
It's
in the
first
parking
come,
space.
first serve.
Where is the sign that
We're
said
in
that?
the parking
There
space.
doesn't need to be a sign for
Where
that.
is the sign that said that?
Now you just want to stand here. and
I
be-
reset the spot and I pay already.
Okay, that's a civil issue you can take up with the city.
Where is the sign that said that?
There doesn't need to be a sign.
Why?
Okay, wait.
Because there doesn't need to.
No.
It's parking.
In private parking spots, there are usually signs that indicate parking spaces for specific individuals. But this parking spot was a public space, and also there was no sign or agreement that proved that the spot belongs to anyone. Since it was open to the public, anybody has the right to park there. A better approach would have been to calmly speak with the driver that was to park there. Perhaps he might allow them. But deciding that you owned the spot only made the situation more difficult.
But you can't come over into the parking lot and reserve spots.
There's no sign that says that.
What is the sign that said that?
You don't need a sign to say that.
Why?
It's called blocking the roadway.
No, it's
a
not.
ticket.
It's not a
Why?
roadway. It's a parking
Oh,
space.
so because this guy hit him, then nobody cares
Let
about
me see the
that,
video.
right? Nobody
You see the
cares.
video? Come
I
on.
was standing there. He hit me. He bumped me with his car, man.
Let me see the video.
I don't even know if it recorded. I was so damn nervous. He hit him. Look, it took the
So
floor.
you didn't take a video. So right now I only have he said, she said. That's all I have.
Well, there's two witnesses right
point
to
of-
me.
what's the
Three
point of
people saying the same thing.
No independent witnesses.
I'm gonna put dinner with them, bro.
You guys can't stand in parking spots.
Is there a sign that says that?
It's a common roadway rule.
The officer gave them a simple and fair solution and was not taking sides. The solution was reasonable and would have ended the conflict right there. Refusing to follow a peaceful solution is one way of choosing to do things the hard way. At this point, the second officer decided to step in, and that was when everything changed.
Hey, please.
Hey, record this, record
Please,
this.
it's a nice Sunday, please.
It is a nice Sunday, right?
Back up.
Please,
Back up.
please.
Por un foco y un parqueo, bro.
Gracias, por favor.
Please,
You're gonna make it more difficult than that.
Y'all having fun with this, right?
Nope, not at all, actually.
So, because I said take me to jail, you're gonna take me? That's the key word?
Mírale.
This arrest was something that was clearly avoidable. It's interesting how most people ask officers to arrest them and begin to regret it when the cuff comes. The officers had been patient with them all along, but they were not ready to cooperate. What was once just an argument over a parking spot had now turned into a law enforcement matter. In a matter of minutes, he had turned a simple family outing into a trip to jail. Even after being placed in handcuffs, he was still not ready to calm down.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm really not.
Put him in the front again, there's gonna be another problem. Five, if the chair's attempting to
What makes this whole situation even more baffling is how avoidable it was. There were other parking spots nearby, but instead of taking a few extra steps, he chose to create chaos. If he really wanted that spot, he could have arrived earlier. Expecting someone who arrived first to give it up was never reasonable. He had many chances to avoid what happened, but he felt untouchable, like the rules did not apply to him. This was never about a parking space. It was about someone refusing to accept that they were not in charge. He was eventually charged with resisting officers with and without violence, disorderly conduct, and disturbing the peace. All of those charges came from one simple decision, refusing to let go of a parking spot that was never his to begin with. The Karen in our second case learned the hard way not to snoop into people's cars.
No, don't you dare. Don't you even dare.
I didn't steal anything. Are you kidding me?
Now we got resisting. How's that?
No. No.
I'm not gonna tolerate
Oh, get off my shoulder.
Let's go.
On May 31st, 2023, officers responded to a call about a drunk woman who was snooping around inside other people's cars, and they were not prepared for the reaction they were about to get from her.
He's a moron, so we kind of got into a conflict.
Okay, how do you know him?
I don't know him from shit.
Okay.
Who is she to you?
Nobody.
You never met her?
I'm not from here. I'm from South Carolina.
Obviously.
Yeah. And then I parked on the other side, but then I saw her lean on top of the blue Mustang. She started looking through it, like going through people's stuff, and I was like, I don't want to leave my stuff here.
Because he's a moron. I don't know a moron.
You got any ID on you?
Sure, in my truck.
You don't have the keys for it though, do you?
I do.
You have the keys?
They're in the fucking goddamn. They're in the hotel, man.
Okay.
I went in there to went pee.
Yeah. Where do you
I
live?
can walk home from here.
Where do you live?
Across the street. Go ahead, Google it.
I don't
I
need to
promise
Google
you,
it.
I can
I
walk
know where
there
it's
from
at.
here.
What's your name?
Laura?
Is that your full name? No.
What are you talking about? I
Is
mean,
that
what do
your-
you want?
Is that your first name?
What do you want?
Just to tie, if we got to file, let me go over here real quick.
What do you want? Tell me what you want.
How much have you had to drink?
Not that much. I'm just in a bad mood, and he pissed me off with this bullshit.
Not that much.
Not that much,
What's
really,
not- what's
because I
not that-
worked all fucking day, actually.
What's not that much?
Not that.
The guy who was trying to tell her to do the right thing she saw as an anti-police. It clearly showed how intoxicated she was. She was staggering as she walked and could barely stand upright. Yet she kept claiming that she had not really drank that much. When someone can barely keep their balance but still says they did not drink much, you start to wonder what level of drinking would even count as too much for them.
I didn't steal anything.
No, don't you dare. Don't you even dare.
I didn't steal anything. Are you kidding me?
Now we got resisting. How's that?
Yeah, you're a badass, aren't you?
Not as bad as you when you go to jail.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't you snatch away from me.
Get
All right,
me
John.
out of these things. Now.
Guess what, John? You're going.
Now.
You're going.
Now.
I'm not going to tolerate
Oh, get off my shoulder. I'm a
Let's go.
woman. I'm a woman. Get off my shoulder.
Working all day wasn't an excuse for her to be this intoxicated and walking through the park barefoot. The officers were not there to have a long argument with her. They were there to make sure she was safe and that nobody else was put in danger. They didn't hesitate to detain her so they could continue their investigation. When most intoxicated people get arrested, they feel like the officers are being unfair or harsh. But the truth is, many times officers are actually saving them from something much worse.
Like she first came in and she like leaned on against the wall, was like, huh, and she knocked over one of our huge plants. So I got that back up and she was like, where's your bathroom? So she went to the bathroom.
And she came in the front door, right?
Yeah, she came in the front door.
You're at the front desk there?
Yeah, I was coming from the bar because I work at the bar right now. Today, I'm at the bar. I leave her, I come back, and she's at the front desk talking to my front desk rep, saying whatever. You know, we could tell she was drunk.
Oh, yeah.
She left her keys up there. Didn't think it was right to give her keys. Me and my front desk
She just
person,
left them sitting
on the desk. Yeah, so we didn't know if she was a guest there because people check in all the time, but I don't know when she checked in, so I didn't know if she was a guest or not.
But y'all have confirmed she's not a guest?
She's not a guest,
Okay.
no. She said she lives in there. I asked her where she's a guest. She said no, but she does live in the area.
It is commendable how the bartender was able to address the situation politely and collect her keys from her, knowing her state of mind. It is surprising how people get drunk and still think they can take their car keys and go driving. She had driven there, which already showed she was willing to drive while intoxicated. Calling the police was the right thing to do at that moment. Letting someone this drunk wander around, snoop into cars, or try to drive would only lead to disaster.
I was like, I can't get in the car to get away.
She blocked your freedom of movement to get into your car.
Yes, sir. And then I was standing on my car trying to get in, but she kept acting like she was going to charge at me. So I walked back in there, and then she came in behind me. She started calling me white trash, F you.
Did she cause such a commotion that other people's attention was diverted towards you guys?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything that we've missed that you wanted to add to this?
No, sir.
Have you been to jail before?
A little bit.
Here? St. John's?
No,
Oh, okay. Where?
never.
Where have you been to jail?
Never.
You just said.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I know that's what they do.
Oh, okay.
His story lined up with the bartender's story perfectly well. So at this point, the officer had to act immediately by placing her under arrest. There is nothing wrong with having a drink, but alcohol should be taken responsibly. When you drink beyond your limit, the smartest thing you can do is stay in one place and let it wear off. Going out in public, especially driving, when you are that drunk, is never a good idea. Imagine how embarrassing it must have been for her to be barefoot, confused, and surrounded by officers and hotel guests. These are the real effects of alcohol when it is taken too far. She was later taken to jail where she was charged with disorderly intoxication and resisting without violence. Those charges came from her own choices and her refusal to cooperate.